Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. I actually finished this one a week or two ago. I can't really remember now, but I wanted to wait to give my thoughts until after I had book club because we read this for book club. And I think this is better as a book club read than it is as an individual read because I will say my main criticism of it is it a lot of it feels very shallow. Like it feels like a jumping off point for a lot of these deeper connections that John Green is trying to make because I assume as most people know this book is very very short. It's like 200 pages. Like around there. It is a very very short book. Especially for the breadth of time and themes that John Green is going for. I think in general this book is really was really marketed as like a sociological exploration of how so many parts of modern life can be tied to tuberculosis. And I think John Green himself did a lot of like little TikToks and stuff talking about how like certain towns were founded because they were like old sanatoriums for tuberculosis recovery, the Adirondack chair, um, the romanticization of like the kind of Tim Burton aesthetic came from the romanticization of consumption or tuberculosis, like as an artist disease, like lots of things like that. And I don't think that's quite what you get in this book. Like, you certainly get some of that in this book, but I think more of what this book is an indictment of global healthcare systems and like the global infrastructure for like how we deal with like disease and like humanitarian crises and like that kind of stuff. And then the other large part of it is the memoir exploration of John Green's relationship with a TB survivor in Sierra Leone. So again, that's a lot to try to put into a 200-page book. It is very very surface level, but I think if you can read this with a group of like, you know, intelligent, dynamic people like I got to, it can lead to some really really great discussions. So I appreciate the book as a book club book, but I don't know if I'd recommend it as like an individual read. Maybe like go to a bookstore and like look at the further readings in the back if you want to like actually learn more about tuberculosis. But this could be a good place to start if this is something you want to know more about. So that's all I have. Okay, thanks. Bye.